Hey guys, it's Nate here of Rage Nation, doing my first ever YouTube video in the middle of the bloody night on, you guessed it, World of f***ing Warcraft. I was first introduced to World of Warcraft a few years back when it was first released, and it literally blew my mind away. Not just how amazing the game was for its time, the graphics, the gameplay, the PvP, but how shit my understanding was back in New Zealand at the time. But that's a story for another day. Anyways, what the f*** is World of Warcraft? Good question. World of Warcraft, commonly known as WoW, is one of, if not the most successful pay-to-play, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, or MMORPG for short. WoW has over 62% of the MMO market for over 11 million subscribers. That's like half the population of Australia. And if you haven't heard of World of Warcraft, I assume you must have been living on a rock for the last few years. And if that's the case, I pity you. You're missing out on a great game. WoW is set approximately 4 years after the events of Warcraft 3. Set in the mystical world of Azeroth, where thousands of players come together in seek of adventure, where players can form allegiances with either the Horde or Alliance, the two factions of the game, do epic battles, undertake heroic quests, and look at cartoon porn. WoW is developed by Blizzard Entertainment and currently has two expansions, the Burning Crusade and the Wrath of the Lich King. The Burning Crusade focuses on the new region Outlands, two new political races, Draenei and Blood Elves, as well as raising the level character from 60 to 70. Wrath of the Lich King introduces a new Death Knight class, as well as the new content of Northrend, where the story focuses on Arthas, the newly crowned Lich King. And during the expansion, some of the game mechanics were changed, like the honor system and other stuff that I don't remember right now, but they did change some stuff. Anyways, today we're doing a quick overview of the game, and in future episodes we'll be exploring the different classes, races, and eventually dungeons and instances, so stay tuned for those episodes. So guys, the question of the day is, what do you think about Blizzard charging people for expansions when it's already a pay-to-play game? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's unfair? Do you think they're ripping us off? Leave your comments below. Thanks guys, this is Nate the Kiwi, logging out. In WoW, there are currently 10 playable races and classes, split on two different factions, the Horde and the Alliance. This is just going to be a basic overview. In my next episode or future episodes, I'll analyze them each individually and more in depth. So, classes are not gender specific, so you either play as a male or female and it won't change the way you play the game or how your class is going to end up being. I personally like females better. When I play a game, I like some eye candy to look at, but I don't know, just a thought. So, on the Alliance side we have humans, night elves, gnomes, dwarves and Draenei. On the Horde side we have undead, orcs, trolls, tauren and blood elves. Draenei and Blood Elves weren't originally in the original game, they were included in the expansion later on. There are customization features in the game, like skin color, hairstyle, hair color, face, etc. They're not that in depth, but they suffice. But some classes are race specific though. For example, Night Elves can't be paladins, but they can be druids. Draenei can't be druids, but they can be shamans. I guess it fits with the lore and everything, but this is ridiculous! Blizzard, if you're listening, you're being racist. I want my Night Elf Paladin. Mr. T God's f***ing Night Elf Mohawk. That's a f***ing hairstyle. I mean seriously, that's just f***ed up. The gameplay in WoW is pretty standard. Each player controls a character within a persistent 3D game world. WASD to move, left click to select, right click to attack. So pretty straightforward. Leveling is mainly through quests you get from talking to NPCs, so no grinding, supposedly. Level cap is now set at 80, but it was at 60 in the original game. So, basically, the gist of this game is, you go running around, you kill some things, you turn in a quest, you run some more, you kill some more things, you turn in some more bloody quests, and you repeat. And at level 20, you can get a mount. Hooray, I increased my f***ing movement speed. At level 40, you get another mount. And at level 70 you can go to Outlands and get a flying mount. So you can just look at people and be like, hey, I can fly, bitch! So you can find some people to party with and go do some instances. No real life social skills required. Each time you level up you get one talent point which you can allocate to a specific talent in one of 3 talent trees, which is different for every class and can drastically change the way you play the game. For example, if I'm a paladin, there's 3 trees, Holy, Red, and Prod. Holy is for healing, Red is for damage, and Prod is for tank, so I can take a lot of damage if I want to be a tank, I go into Prod. In WoW, there are a multitude of spells and skills available to be taught by a class trainer. These are the backbone of the game, as they allow you to punish enemies, protect allies, and heal the dying. There is also a crafting system in the game, known as professions. which you can choose to be a blacksmith, an engineer, a herbalist, a leather worker, a skinner, and the list goes on. This allows you to make certain weapons and items using maxed ingredients. These items are usually unable to be looted or bought, so they're really cool and stuff. Well, like, most of the time I'm just too lazy and I just buy them off people. But yeah, if you have the time, it's pretty cool. While it's been around for some time, it doesn't seem very innovative by today's standards, but it clearly has something going for it, being #1 MMORPG and all. I don't know, I'm just saying.